Okay. So one of the things I was gonna say, but for this, the last. See, these are important to know. See, if we divide this one by 4, it's 3.9. It's gonna be, but what it does is just eliminate the decimal portion of it. It's just 3.9 is right 3. Is right 3. It's even, for example, 10 divided by 3, what is going to be? 3.33. 7 point, here it show like this, 3.33, but this one, it get the decimal portion, eliminate the decimal portion, and 11 divided by 2, the remainder, if its remainder is 1, so this should be odd number. Okay, let's go to some, see here, for loops. This is interesting, that we are using list. This is called list. We have a bunch of some fruits, and you want to print all of those, right? Let's say print banana. Let's see. It print apple, banana, cherry. Okay. So, and then see, what did we say for x in fruits? You put the colon here and then print. Exactly like this. If you put this into quotation, single quotation or double quotation, it's either, doesn't matter, single quotation or double quotation. You put the and all different kind of fruits here, and with 10 of them. For x in fruit, it will print all of them. Remember, for x in fruit, if you say, if this one, you can be y, for example, y for you have to put y here too, and then the same do the same things. It just for a letter here, that you mean that each number, each item, for each item, or you can write for each item, you got it here, write item, each. So it will show the same thing. Whatever you say here, you gotta write in here too. For it means for every one of those in the okay. Now we go to another. See, we have the same things here. Apple, banana, cherry. We say that we are going to use showing the continue and break here. I think the light is not good. So let's see what it's gonna show. Apple, cherry, apple, cherry. It's the if x is equal to banana, continue. Yani, it means like you don't ignore banana and then continue from there. Okay, for x in fruits, semicolon, and if we are using another, conditional a statement here. If x is equal to banana, x that's different from x is equal to 5. That assignment, that is exactly equal. You know what you write here. If the this item, if x is equal to this item, then continue. You just write opposite. You don't, you ignore it. You know. There is another interesting things here that enter an integer. Enter an integer. See here, we want to tell you about the range, for range. Mean it is 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay? It 4 times, this is gonna get this loop 4 times. It will ask a number, ask you 4 times, and then add it together and then get the average. Okay? Get the average. Let me get right. Okay. So let's talk about it. See, we want to use the use of loop. You know, for a in the range of 4 means 4 times you ask you for a number, and up to 4. You know, 4 times, and ask you a number, and then add this number together, and then get the average of it. And then what we do, the average is equal to sum divided by 4, because there are 4, it creates 4 numbers. We create 4 numbers, I will show you in a second. And then we want to print this average, print this one, and also print sum too. This is another way of showing the result. Okay. It's a enter integer, enter. Okay. We want like 3, 6, 5, 9. See what it does? What it does? It's 3, 6 plus 5 plus 9. Okay. Three, 6, 5, 9, and then we add it together. It's going to be 23. See, 9 plus 5, 3 plus 6, 9, 9 plus 5, 14, 14 plus 9, 23. So the sum is 23. What you do, you put before the loop, you put the number start from 0. Sum start from 0. If it start from this one, every time you add it, you add to this number. You know. See what it does. The first one, it asks you a number. Okay, 3. Okay. 3. You ask for number 3, and then you ask another one. 6, then 5, and then it will say sum is equal to. You have to learn this. It's very important. You know, after you 4, you put the column here, and then ask you for a number. You put the integer, and then every time you put number here. We'll add it to sum, and then put the result into sum, the second. If you want every time to see what is for every loop, print sum. Enter a number, like I say 1, 2, 3. Every time 3, 5. It's going to be 11. 5 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 11. The add is 11. The sum is 11. The sum is 11. And print sum. Every time the print 3 here, you put the number 3, and then the number 3, you add this before that. I put the print here because every time in every loop sum has different value, and then it's like the first one is sum is 1. Okay, you put 1 in there, and then the sum is going to be number 0 plus 1 is going to be 1, and this and then write the 1 here, and then go to the second loop. It go to this automatically. It's go to ask for a number. Ask for a number, and then you enter 2, and then added to the number before that it was 1. It's going to be 3. 3 plus 3 is going to be 6, and 5 plus 6 is going to be 11. In every time, just show you that total number is 11 here, and show the print in every loop. So it print with the 4 digital, and you don't need 4 decimal place. You put 2, and then you run it, enter 4 number, you enter 4 number. 9, 8, 7, 6. The altogether 9 plus 8, 17, 24. 24 plus 6 is going to be 30, and 30 divided by 4 is going to be 7.5. Okay. One of the things I talk about, okay, I tell you this one. See, for x in range of 6, print x. What it show? Every time the first one is x is 0. Start from 0. 0, and then x is going to be 0. And then after it's over with this, actually 6 number, 0, 1, 2, 3, because this is start from 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then every time print it. And if it's else, after it's finished, it goes to this one. I just, you cannot put, this one here for, you can put, oh, okay, indentation. This is very, very important. You use indentation. See, when you write 4 in the range, and then when you print it, it's going to be a distance from where it was, is not going to be extended under F. It's going to indentation. It could be 2, 3, 4 space, 5 space every time, or tab, use tab, so like here, 0, 1, 2, 3. If you put 7 here, 17, let's put 17 here. Put the number from 0 to 16. 0, start from 0 to 16. So you got these are the things for 4, and some of the things I was going to tell you that this is very interesting. That see, when you hear like this, here, what is that? A string. First name Mike, last name Biden. Age is equal to. See, you are writing all these in a string. When you add this one, you cannot have an integer here. You have to change it to a string here. So all these, like Mike Biden is 30. Mike Biden is 30 years old. Mike Biden. This is a start. When you put this one, when you write it as a string, you could put the plus sign here. This one, it means write Mike. Okay, and then plus. A space, there is a space here, there is a space here. And then Biden, a space. And the last name is Biden, a space. This is a space here. And is 30, a space, and then the age is TR8, 30 years old. And then if you want to use one of the things I was going to tell you, that type print. Okay, the class is a class. The class is a string. This one, it showed the type. This is one of the things that anytime you want to know what kind of data type. Data type is either integer, float, or string. So we can talk about the type, what type it is, and then copy, and then you paste it here, and then the type is age. See, it's a integer. See, it recognizes this one as integer. But if you put this one here, in a quotation, this is a quotation, and then what does it say? The class is a string. This is age is string. Type age, a string. This is the first one. A string, and then this one is a string. But if you don't put this here, it's just integer. It's an integer. And if it was 4.3.79, what is good? It's a float. It's a float. So I want you to know about these things. So let's see. We will talk about these. The input, every time you input, I think in the last video, everything you input degree in Celsius, like 44, and then when you run it, we made changes here. Oh, we talk about this later. We made a change and we didn't, you know. Uh, see, we put 23 in there, and then 73.4 is Fahrenheit. I think we talked about it before. And here, you know, you put 5 here, type, type again, this, but the type, it's the first one is integer, x, second one is string, and the last one is float. Okay, yeah. Then we work. We talked about these before. Okay, the break. We didn't talk about break. So let's say that we have fruits here. Okay, this is a list for x in the fruit or anything. You know, if it's equal to banana, then break it. You know, but see what's gonna happen. Apple. We say when if it's equal to banana, then the doesn't continue. Print it. Print the first one. It will print the first one, and then it go to banana. It doesn't print anything. Or the see what we are going to do here. It's the width width see, I was going to show you one of the things, you know, here in this one here, show you the dictionary, because then we talk about dictionary later on. That see here, we have a height of something, h. Can okay, let's talk about ht height, and then we give height in feet, okay, and then we width. Or we show WI height with this one, and then the area is going to be. I want just to tell you how to get this. We want height times width, you know, HT y is going to be like this. HT times WI. Oh, HT times okay, the area is going to be height times width is going to be the area, and then we say write the wall area, the area here. So I just want you to how I did it, you know, to show you the the area of the wall is and that this much square feet, and every wall area, that's area in this area divided by 340. Every 340 gives us a gallon. We need a gallon to paint it. So the paint needed, write this one, and then a space here, and then the number of gallons. It shows the number of gallons. Okay. Yeah. One area, 2000 for 2000 times 400, 200 times 400, 80,000. Okay, a square feet, and it divided by 3340. 3040 every 3040 square feet is going to give us a number of gallons. So the number of gallons is 229, and if this one here use math, okay, the square root, okay, this is rounded. See the math here, get the gallon, the number of gallons, okay, the number of gallons needed. It will math, SCEIL, it will to the ceiling, like it's 235 point something, makes it rounded to the whole number. This decimal point is going to be adds one number, 1 to 235, it's going to be 236. And say it choose a color. Choose a color for painting. Color input. Then that's what we were talking about. At that input, we put explain. Explain what input is, and ask you to put input in. You put a number and put a color, and if you put the color here, the color red is 35. The 35 per gallon. Blue is 30, and green is 25, and then if you enter the like for blue, it's going to get 30. So the price is going to be 30. If you put the color blue, the price is going to be price times A, the number of G, the number of what, the number of gallons. So these are the things that I was going to tell you, that sometimes dictionaries is very important, and use this one, dictionary. It's a choose a color. Okay, you choose a color, and choose the color red. The cost is $82.60. Every gallon is $35. How many? It was earlier. It was showing that you need 236 gallon, and times this much times 35. It's gonna be